This is my world. Over here, we are raised from a young age to be the most firm and proper woman we can be, in order to woo the males and have as many children as possible. After populating our small world with over 5,000 dragon robot hybrid babies, it got a tad boring. I was, as you say on Earth, the hottest MILF around, and I could easily have taken over our planet by populating them with my abundance of children. So, I did. And just like that,
Privet proper no more, baby! And with all these kids, automatic free army, that's right!
conquering and dominating. It's just so addictive. I wanted more.
After taking over my planet and becoming their queen, I couldn't just stop there. I needed the galaxy. So, I left my kids behind on this planet to go search for other worlds. And to expand my Hime harem. No, traveling through space takes so long. And there's nothing to do on this spaceship but just sit and watch old reruns on TV. But sometimes you find some good shit. Like this show, Midnight Diner. It introduced me to this place called Japan, on a planet called Earth, with all these cute little white forms called humans. They had such fun lives, with the best food and alcohol. The perfect start to my conquest. I wanted a taste of that lifestyle. And with me in charge, I could make it even better. And so, I landed in this place called Tokyo. But I discovered it's not like how it looks like at Midnight Diner. It's actually much more insane. Did you guys know that here in Tokyo, my robot-only cousins actually run restaurants for humans? Or that you can buy underwear from vending machines? Or that over here, people go crazy for these cuties they call VTubers? Like giving up your heart and wallet levels of crazy? It's incredible! It's perfect! It's more than I ever wanted on a planet! I just knew that these powerful VTubers, with their hold over the human population, had to be the key to expanding my Hime harem. I had to become one. But how? Well, I got lucky. A new VTuber friend found me, lost in Tokyo, and taught me lots of things about you humans. Mommy was ready to get down to business. But first, I needed a place to stay. And this piece of technology, which you humans call internet. And now, here we are. This place, it's cheap, kinda tacky, but it's big enough to fit me and my honkers. Do you know how hard it is to find something like that in Tokyo? It took a whole extra month to get a hold of this mystical human technology. But I finally did it. Now, through the awesome powers of the internet, I'm going to conquer you all and take over this world. So hold on to your thirsty butts, boys. Oh, who am I? In my world, they sometimes call me MILF Mommy, but you can call me... It's showtime, girls.
Awesome. Okay. Well, back to what I was saying before I was probably like peeking and just like shouting and screaming in your goddamn eardrums. I am Hime Hajime, and this is my debut. I was announced in November, and obviously I was very excited, very nervous. I still can't believe like this is happening because it just feels so... So yes, I am here to take over the world, to take over humanity, and I am going to, you guys are like soon going to be under my thumb. Before we get into like the nitty gritty, how about like a little titty? That's I heard you guys like big mommy milkers, so let's okay, you know what? You got me, you guys. Okay, like let me just you guys like my necklace, right? My necklace, right? I never knew how much everybody would like my necklace. Looking at me, women, especially on Earth, women say like, oh, just looking at you makes my back hurt. Now, I would understand that as you humans have very feeble spines, because, like, for something that you guys need to keep yourselves, like, positioned, otherwise you'd be a big fleshy blob. It's very fragile, whereas for me and my humankin, obviously I am half robot, so I have a metal spine that keeps up my giant honkers. Honestly, I want my boobs to be bigger. So when women like me on my planet, you know, obviously give birth, like the amount of times you give birth, your boobs grow. And so clearly I want my tits to be the biggest, you know, I want them to be a planet. So, like, this is like, I'm giving you lore, guys. And that's why I need to have more children. I want bigger tits. Minasan, o genki desu ka? Okogenyo. Sonna koto. Wait, am I busting your eardrums or not? Some people are like, oh, it's perfect, and other people are just like, I'm going to trust it sounds fine, and some people are just being dramatic. So slides, huh? Let's get down to slidey business, b-boys! Ah! Alright, so my name is Hime Hajime, which, if you don't know, it's actually a nickname in Japan that people give to each other for like a couple for when you have like sex with the first year or the beginning of the year. So that's where it's a very popular term. But you guys can call me Hime, obviously. I am that little baby girl for you babies. But I am a hybrid of an alien dragon robot. Clearly I'm alien because I'm not from this world. Most of my DNA is robot though. But obviously I do have, of course, you know, I have my like little wings and my little snail. My birthday is June 4th on your human calendar days and years. How old am I? I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know the difference between your years and my years. Fuck, I could be about 1 million or I could be about 10. Don't come after me, Annie Twitter. So my birthday is June 4th, which is also June is the name, is like also for like, you know, Juno, the month everybody gets married in. So the month of love, really, isn't it? Which is very suitable for me, Hime, the one that all of you love. My height is 5'6". I never said I was 10, okay? I said maybe, alright? Jesus, FBI is gonna come after me now. I've had 5,000 children, alright? Our years move differently. Oh god. Thank you guys for coming to my first and last stream because I'm gonna be in fucking jail. So although it says I'm 5'6", I guess that, you know, honestly, I am much larger than that. I'm going by, I suppose, like how my average height is on my planet. I'd say I'm about the size of like a little bit of the Empire State Building. Yes, also there is a galaxy under my breasts that is a whole new world, but we will get into that later. This is my presentation for class. Everybody listen up, otherwise you're gonna fail, boys. My weight is 70 kilograms. Obviously, I am almost as tall as the Empire State Building in New York. So it is more than that. I guess I'm just going, I don't want you guys to think I'm too, you know, I've got a, you know, my boobies or my big giant honkers are very heavy. All right, they take up most of my weight, of course. I have fat tits. You want to hold my tits? I mean, if you can, by God, go for it. But I honestly think, it's like you're trying to lift a building, right? You know, you're trying to lift the Empire State Building. I'm a Gemini. I'm crazy, guys. Let's get crazy. Okay, well, obviously, I think we all know my residence is in Japan. Of course, I am still programming to learn Japanese, so I am not quite proficient completely. But I'm getting there. I want to make my own language so that everybody in the world speaks it. So wherever you go, you're speaking Himenese. As a thank you for being here before my domination, we can make my language together. My bust is an F cup, though honestly, I think I'm a little bigger than that. What's a good boob size? What do you guys think my best size is? I think maybe like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I cup? I cup! ICUP! ICUP! So my talents is clearly, and I think we all know this, is being loud. Mommy's milkers haven't even begun to talk. And when they do, say goodbye to your eardrums, babies. I am really good at playing games badly. Like, I like to play video games. I am a gamer girl, MILF mommy girl. And I can say that's my talent, is being terrible at video games. There you go, my little pog champ. There you go. I'm really good at having children. I'm like, oof. I mean, on my planet, I was the goddamn best. I don't know if there's anybody on Earth who has had over 5,000 children like myself, but if they did, I would like to meet them. Obviously, my goal on Earth is to have as many children as possible in order to overthrow you. Look forward to seeing a bunch of little baby Himes around. My army is getting made some way or another. Now, this is not an if and when. Or no, well, it isn't an if, it is a when, okay? It is going to happen one way or the f***ing another. You understand me, you bitches? It's gonna happen. I did it once and I'm doing it again, boys. The galaxy is mine! Death by Hime! Now, I want to be in what you humans call doujinshi, or a hentai. I want to be in a hentai, I guess would be a better thing to say, because the more I'm in, hentai, the more people would potentially want to procreate with me. So I don't mind. Now, my interests, games that I like. So I really enjoy horror, especially. I find it just interesting, and I like things that can provoke a feeling of fear. Now, obviously, I'm saying, of course, me enjoying horror and also a mix of me being loud is, I will argue, not the best mix. So please, I'm telling you, this is me warning you from now on. Do not wear headphones during me playing horror games. Do not do it. I'm not paying for your medical bills. Mommy ain't doing it. I really like farming simulators. Something about it, it's calming, Like, I like planting crops and seeing them grow. I like marriage candidates. I think it's very interesting that you humans can be in a monogamous relationship. And of course, I've never, I'm just having kids left, right, and center. My whole goal is to just keep having babies. So I don't even know what the hell that's like. I just want to have babies. I quite like Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley, it's very hard to see who I want to marry because none of them want to step on me or spit on me, and I'm not a fan of that. I want them to. I want them to be mean to me. Moving on, I really like party games, like the kind of games you guys play at parties. Whoa! I really like say Mario Party or Mario Kart or I don't know, like Smash. I guess those are all Nintendo games. Please don't sue me, Nintendo, for saying your games on stream. I really like playing games with people and I guess just shitting on them and making them feel bad. But you want me to sit on you? I mean, I can try, but I'm really heavy, I might crush you to death. Is that what you want? Yes! Alright, guys, I'll do it, but I mean, please don't, once again, if you die or if you manage to somehow live, I'm not paying your hospital bills, okay? I'm just taking a little sit here. Just gonna take a little sit. Just I'm sitting right now. I'm gonna crush you. Okay, be careful, guys. Okay. As much as I'd love to keep sitting on you, I need to talk about my life and me as Hime. Aren't you curious about your queen? Yes, I really love just general story of death rate. I really love anthologies, especially when they're the same setting, kind of. I really like stories like that, especially when they're depressing, like people dying and stuff. I'm quite a big fan of people dying. I guess you have to be if you're gonna be ruling the world, right? A lot of lives are gonna be at stake, and I'm not scared to give them away. Please love me nonetheless, even if I kill you. Even if I kill you. Please, I love you all! Don't reject my love! Don't do it! Yeah, I don't know, I just love depressing things, I really love, oh wow, I guess now that I'm reading it out loud, I guess I'm just realizing that I really like negative feeling this negative feeling entertainment. I like fear. I like being sad. Jesus Christ, what am I, a gamer girl? Yes. I really love it though. There's nothing you can never, no matter what mood you're in, no matter where you are or who you've become, Persona OST will rock your soul! You hear me, world? It will rock your goddamn intestines. Persona is actually one of my favorite game series of all time. My favorite is, I guess it just goes to show with my earlier topic, my favorite Persona is Persona 3 because it's very depressing. Alright, I also really like udon. Now, I know you're probably thinking bukkake, right? Bukkake udon, because I have a lot of babies and I need to keep having children, and you're not wrong. Okay? You're not wrong. I like udon in general just because it feels like, I just really like how thick the noodles are. Wow, that was not intentionally lewd, actually. That was just unfortunate timing and wording on my part. I love Gordon Ramsay. Gordon, if you ever see this, I love you, baby. Anime girls love you, Gordon Ramsay. I also really love titty. You know, I love big boobies. I love them. I love my good old honkers. My big honky wonkies. My big beluga woogas. I want my boobs to be their own planet so Gordon Ramsay can have his own planet to live on and just cook. Just cook and without a care in the world. That's what I want for you, Gordon. And I'm gonna give it to you. That's my dream. Probably gonna, if Gordon actually ever sees this, in some weird way, he's just gonna like, probably just like, man, anime it really is a mistake, isn't it? I very much dislike white chocolate. It's disgusting. It just tastes like soggy milk, it just tastes like curdled milk. And it's just awful. It is just genuinely a curse among men. Don't give me it. I hate it. Do I lay eggs or give birth? Oh, I give birth. I just give birth at like, you know, like a litter or so. Like 100, like every time I give birth, maybe it's like, the lowest is about 100 children. Do you guys, okay, I'm gonna step on you one more time, guys, okay? But don't get, I feel like I'm spoiling you a little, all right? This is our first time meeting. I'm putting out too much on our first date. I'm stepping on you. I'm stepping on you, you know? Can you feel it? Can you feel your flesh crumble under my foot? Oh, my thighs are creamy? Let's make a cake on my thighs. Let's make a cake with my skin. Ichigo keiki. Baby, sumata keiki. I hope it was fun. I hope it wasn't like boring or anything. Mommy's gotta go milk some milkies. And I love you dearly. I'll see you guys real soon, okay?